I've set back the world's culinary arts by 3,000 years. What kind of outrageous parallel world is this? Drones are flying in the sky outside, holding a smartphone. As a result, the only food served was boiled meat in plain water. My name is Li Wei. I, a chef, was transported to this world. This should have been an existence with cheating codes. But in this world, onions, ginger, and garlic are poisonous plants. Soy sauce and cooking wine are legendary. I can't even see him normally. The meat doesn't even drain blood. No stir-frying, no flavor enhancement, no taste whatsoever. Take another bite of this stuff. I am really going crazy. Forget about making money from the shop. I'm almost losing my appetite myself. The host was detected to be in a long-term food deprivation situation. Taste is on the verge of collapse. Automatically enable Tier 1 seasoning permissions. Traditional seasoning library successfully bounded. Dog system, why are you only arriving now? The initial distribution of supplies has been extended. A jar of traditionally purified salt. Salt and MSG. I'm saved. In this world where salt tastes bitter, this is a god-level dimensional reduction attack. Anorexia for 1 month. The whole world smells of boiled meat. Eat these things. I'd rather starve to death. Why? Why? Boss. Give me anything, as long as it's not boiled meat. It came at just the right time. The system only provided such a small amount of seasoning. I need to use it sparingly. All I have here is fried rice with eggs. 100 yuan a bowl. It doesn't matter whether you eat it or not. Disgusting. Casual. Oh, he's got plenty of money. I added purified salt and MSG a little later. You'll absolutely swallow the plate whole. What does this taste like? My mouth is drooling. I actually feel like eating. Although it's just MSG and salt, it is already a delicious existence in this world. If I weren't in business, I could show off all by myself. Oh. It's so delicious. This is what human food should be like. The culinary dessert of the earthworm. This is only the first stage of seasoning. The level of impact at any moment meets the standards. Ancient autumn outings coming soon. Boss, please. Give me one, please. 10 more servings. I want to buy this store outright. From now on, will you only cook for me? No more today. Only 1 serving per day. Finish eating and leave quickly. What? I'll give you 10,000 yuan. 100,000 yuan. As long as you ray willing. Make me another bite of this golden rice. I'll give you whatever you want. No more rules when you come to my restaurant. What about tomorrow? Let's talk about it tomorrow. Pay the money first. No, I can't leave. What if this store disappears tomorrow? What if he runs away? I absolutely cannot lose this flavor. Is this woman really starving? It's just a bowl of ordinary fried rice with MSG. As for getting so excited, is this the unlucky look of someone who's never seen the world before? The diner's taste buds were completely triggered. Gain 50 emotion points. I need 250 more points to unlock the second-tier seasonings, traditional autumn oil. There's a chance to win 50 points. We're still short by 250 if we calculate it this way. As long as you make a few more of these cries. Uncultured bumpkin. Unlock the secrets of autumn oil and aged vinegar. I will be able to completely conquer this so-called food dessert. Miss, why did you end up eating in this slum? Never mind that this is food only gods deserve to eat. These idiots don't understand at all. Miss, you lowly, trashy cook. How dare they poison our young lady? Immediately put your hands on your head and squat down on the ground. Otherwise, I'll kill you on the spot. Are you sick? You bunch of lunatics. This is called stir-frying. The normal aroma of cooking fumes produced. Authentic traditional craftsmanship. If you don't understand, why don't you go back and read more books? What a mess. Miss, I'll protect you. Who dares to lay a finger on her? I'll fight him to the death today. The young lady has been suffering from severe anorexia for a whole month. Even the finest clear water is used for boiling. They wouldn't even glance at the finest Wagyu beef. Now they actually hit me over a down on his luck cook. This was absolutely caused by poisoning. Brainwashed. Extreme warnings. Detected in the air of this area, high concentrations of illegally heated grease gases were found, suspected of seriously endangering public safety. The suspects inside are urged to immediately cease all resistance. No one inside is allowed to move. Food and Beverage Hygiene Supervision Bureau conducts surprise inspections. Stand with your hands behind your head against the wall. Sir, I'm just an honest cook trying to make a living. What divine law did I break? To make such a big show of it, you dare to let the grease. On ironware at temperatures exceeding 200 degrees Celsius, a violent oxidation reaction occurs. This is deliberately creating poison gas. I'm going to shut down your shop immediately. This crazy world is truly beyond savings. Lousy stir-fried it in an iron pot. They actually violated the highest criminal law. These idiots. Just how afraid are they of this captivating Maillard reaction? Who among you dares to shut down his shop today? My dad can get your director fired tomorrow. I'll send you all to sweep the streets. Look at the diner's cerebral cortex. Severe neurological disorder has developed. Even the basic logic is unclear. The person who came took the iron pot that was producing poisonous gas as core dangerous evidence. Confiscate immediately. Wait, sir. You keep saying my stuff is poisonous. Do you dare to personally test the drugs on this spot? What tricks are you trying to pull here? Since it is poison. Don't leave any core samples to take back for testing. How will you be convicted? Get out of here! This carcinogenic waste that emits an illegal odor brings someone from a distance. Attacking the supervisor, forced killings, etc. This incredibly crisp and refreshing texture. This incredible, heavy-defying deliciousness directly pierced through the top of the head. It even forcibly woke me up. Every cell on the tongue. The fine boiled pork I've eaten over the past 30 years. What kind of tasteless pig feed is this? Patrolman, are you all right? How about it, sir? How badly have you been poisoned by this illegal toxic gas? This is absolutely evil, utterly evil sorcery. It is a substance that can directly act on the central nervous system. Highly addictive substances. Quickly regroup. I must bring this crucial evidence back to headquarters. I want to personally test it lowly in the laboratory. Yeah, An idiot who's never seen the world. What kind of skill is it to steal my broken iron pot? Lao Tzu's mind. There are a total of 30 traditional methods for using seasonings. The ability to reshape the rules of this world at any time. Congratulations, host, for successfully shocking the official team with Tier 1 seasonings. The supervisor gains 100 emotion points. A crack has appeared in the rules of this world. This contains a large sum of 1 million in cash. I want to take over your entire store. Starting today, you can only be for me. Make that kind of food that has an ethereal quality. Warning! The host was detected to be facing the temptation of closed-loop management, forced triggering of special punitive tasks. Immediately reject their request to book the entire venue, and ruthlessly drove them out of the store. Mission successful. Rewards unlock Tier 1 umami-enhancing seasoning, fresh bone powder. Reject this rich woman. It can also unlock fresh bone powder. A spoonful of fresh bone powder. It can make a bowl of plain water, instantly transformed into a rich broth that had been simmering for 3 days and 3 nights. Besides, for this million, my culinary career was ruined. You wish. Oh, trying to bribe me. Insulting my craft. Insulting my character. Are you crazy? That's a full million. Even if you keep this shabby shop open for a lifetime, you can earn that much money. I'll say it again. The rules here are the rules. Private bookings are not accepted. We will not accept capital jumping the queue. Just let me smell that scent again. Fried rice sold out. I'd even be willing to wash the dishes for you. Want to try new things? Just take your money. You better wait in line outside. Congratulations, host, on successfully resisting the temptation of capital. Complete the forced deportation mission. Immortal bone powder has been successfully unlocked. Inspector Wong, you think you can just steal my iron pot? This shop can stay open today. Since they think the explosion was caused by poison gas. Okay, I'll play it safe today. It's up to you to get the fairy bone powder. Why did my brain completely shut down in an instant? What does this taste like? What is this smell? The burnt smell from before is gone, but it felt like I was eating the bone marrow of a whole cow. Oh my God! I've never smelled such a rich, meaty aroma in my life. Let me in. I want to drink. I want to drink. Take a sip of that soup. Snort. Welcome, country bumpkins, to the true era of gourmet food. Where is that pot of soup? Give me a sip. Give me a sip and I'll leave. Don't touch it. This is definitely some kind of neurotoxin. Addicted to the smell. How could it be normal food? This is poisoning us. I don't know now, but my legs wouldn't obey me. This strange liquid will kill you instantly if you drink it. Even a sudden death would be worthwhile. This fragrance is unlike anything I've ever smelled in my life. Be quiet, everyone. How long has it been since people in this world have smelled a normal scent? The patrol team will be back soon. We need to find a way to shock these lunatics. Accumulate points quickly. If you think it's poison, turn right and left. Those who want soup, line up now. 200 a bowl, no bargaining. If you keep causing trouble, nobody will get any food. Dogs want to eat low-grade starch. He used garbage to make poisonous soup. Even dogs want to eat it. Carbohydrates and bone broth, a food bomb that human genes cannot resist. Well, what kind of divine flavor is this? The incredibly rich aroma of bone marrow perfectly complements the carbohydrates. It exploded in my mouth the moment it came into contact with salt. That's terrifying. Compared to this bowl of noodles, boiled pork I've eaten for the past 30 years, it's pure garbage. I have lived for 30 years. Today I finally had a proper meal. Boss, you are the god of my Jiao Pangzi Jun. From this day forward, I will be your most loyal servant. Oh. He actually called the cook a god. Just a bowl of clear soup noodles. I haven't even served the real main course yet. I've already knelt down to wait for the autumn outings. Once you get the braised pork, just put it on the table. This whole street would probably have to kowtow to me. Anyone want to eat? 200 yuan a bowl. First come, first served. I'll transfer now. That's right. Faced with absolute dimensional reduction attacks, poison or rules, it's all bullshit. Guardians of the birth of ultimate believers. Accumulated points exceeding 300 points. The traditional method of fermenting seasoning oil using the second stage fermentation process has been successfully unlocked. The aroma of soybeans fermented for a whole year. With this thing, you can make braised pork belly stir-fried shrimp and braised sea cucumber. Rest assured. Just a garbage cook in the slums. I will expose his tricks in public. This soup definitely smells different. But to be honest, I once ate at a high-end restaurant in the east of the city. It is stewed with freshly boiled water. The soup was clear. There are no impurities at all. Sister, you think this bowl of noodles is delicious, right? I understand, but do you know why it tastes so good? It's not because he's good at cooking. It's because you've never eaten anything else in your life. This person is very cunning, specifically targeting the heart and soul. This is what I ate last week. Premium Wagyu beef, slow cooked for 8 hours with pure spring water. 100 yuan per serving. The ingredients themselves are the best seasonings. There's absolutely no need to add those to the pot. Unidentified white powder. Boss, I didn't mean anything by it. I feel sorry for these diners. They spend 100 yuan here and can only get a bowl of noodles, but outside in proper restaurants, to be able to eat truly good food. You actually believe this kind of liar who spouts nonsense? Aren't you quite the talker? This rack of pork ribs is worth 8,000. I'll have your boss do it for free today. If you can still stand, repeat what you just said. My name, Su Xiaotang, written backwards. Black pork ribs. Fat and lean meat in a 3:7 ratio. Thin bones and thick flesh. Boiling this kind of material in plain water is a complete waste. You just said that the ingredients themselves are the best seasoning. Okay, I'll show you today. What happens to this same piece of meat when it's in my hands? Consume 50 points. Unlocking the secrets of traditional rock sugar. Wait, why did the oil change color? What did you add to it? What's the rush? This is nothing yet. Ah, this taste. Is this black stuff edible? You are not poisoning me, are you? Don't worry, there are so many people watching. I couldn't have poisoned her. Wait, why does this meat have so many layers of flavor? First, it was sweet. Then, it's salty. Finally, there was an indescribable freshness. I've been eating boiled pork for 10 years. I've never felt this way before. I'm sorry. Everything I just said was bullshit. Guard, you were lucky last time. Today I have the demolition permit from the General Administration. Black words on white paper, stamped with a red seal. Your shop, identified as a source of severe complex odor pollution. You have 10 seconds to clear the area and get out. Otherwise, this flood-damaged car. Flush your rundown shops, people and pots and pans down the drain. Hearing it sounds like a head-on collision. We lost everything, including the electricity. These people were wearing gas masks. The smell of pork ribs just now wasn't enough to satisfy them. Boss, that's a water cannon truck. The cannons were all pointed at. What else can we do? You to go out and block the door for me. Try every means to delay the time. What are you going to do? Give me 20 minutes. I'm going to stew a pot of real braised pork. Success or failure hinges on this moment. As long as this pot of meat is cooked, I guarantee their lousy gas masks won't hold up. Who dares to touch this shop? I'll die here today. Inspector Wong, who do you think you are? If you dare to fire a cannon today and break even one of these bricks, I'll have my dad's conglomerate withdraw its investment tomorrow. Let your mess be shut down and you beg for food. Miss Sue, stop making trouble. This is a direct order from the General Administration. The Heavenly King has arrived. It has to be demolished today, before your master gives the order. Have you checked who the current owner of this land is? I told you. I just bought this street 10 minutes ago. You dare to forcibly demolish my private property? Crazy women are really capable of doing such things. If the Sioux family's properties are really forcibly demolished, the General Administration will definitely push me out. When the scapegoat investigates, verify land ownership immediately. Xiao Tang, I'll give you a maximum of 20 minutes. Once the property rights are confirmed, even if you bring out the Jade Emperor, it won't work. Oh, time is too tight. The conventional stewing method is too slow. The only way to force the grease out is by using high pressure and intense heat. The captain checked. The property rights have not changed at all. He's lying to us to buy time. Dare to mess with me. My entire team is equipped with water cannons. Get ready to kick the door open for me. Humming exhaust fan at maximum settings to send guests off. What does this taste like? Why are chemical protective masks completely ineffective? It smells so good, a million times more intense than last time. My stomach is cramping. What happened? The captain is so delicious. I want to eat meat. Shut up. This is a replacement. The poison gas is making me hold my breath. No, the filter is clogged with large grease molecules. Captain, I can't stand up. I am so hungry. Captain, I want to eat meat. Ha ha. You now have two choices. First choice. You and your people get out of here now. Go back and tell the headquarters that the forced demolition was successful. The source of pollution has been removed. Don't bother me anymore. I'll save you a portion of braised pork every day. It's placed next to the trash can at the back door. Nobody saw. Did you take me for a dog? Your second choice. Once you sign the contract, this whole pot of meat is yours. Signing it means acknowledging that his shabby shop is legal. If the state administration investigates later, I was the first one to be stabbed. But if you don't sign, from now on, I can only eat secretly next to the trash can. What if someone sees it? What I'm thinking. I haven't smelled this kind of scent in 30 years. My faith in boiled water is over. All the boiled vegetables I've eaten in my life, it was all soulless white. That's right. In the face of absolute delicious food, what approval documents and what water bubbles? It's all garbage. Special approval for trial operation license. Boss, you rate amazing. Now they have no reason to come back. Boss, does this mean I can make braised pork every day from now on? Don't be too happy yet. Inspector Wong was just a gopher. He has people above him. This incident has blown up so much today. It's impossible that the higher-ups didn't know. Warning! The host's behavior has triggered a world-level advanced rules response. The Supreme Food and Beverage Administration's new monitoring system. Host coordinates have been locked. The host was officially labeled as a Level 1 source of taste contamination. Tracking level permanent. Permanent tracking of Level 1 pollution sources. It seems like people will come to me from now on. I won't be such a minor character anymore. Please do not push and line up properly. We have obtained the trial operation permit, but that big eye in the sky was still staring at me. We need to take advantage of this window of opportunity to earn points like crazy. All seasonings in the second realm have been unlocked. This is the bureau chief. This is the store. The permit I signed last time was under duress from him. You were coerced by a cook. What a big face. You are Lin Wei. I am from the Changxi branch. Chief, I didn't come here today to argue with you. Let me just say one thing. This license is invalid. Inspector Wong does not have the authority to sign such special approval documents. I am now formally informing you. You are required to close down today. Otherwise, it won't be a water-damaged car coming tomorrow. Inspector Wong couldn't hold on any longer. He brought out his superiors. This one is more difficult to deal with than Inspector Wong. Both sharp tongues and strong power. Cannot confront head-on. Director's presence is an honor. Are you hungry? Why don't you sit down and eat something first? Eat your poison. Do you think I'm as spineless as him? Director, you just said the license was invalid, right? You decide. You are the leader. But I have a question. You yourself said my stuff is poison, but you haven't even tried it. Your subordinates range from Inspector Wong to the demolition team. I couldn't stand up after eating. If you can't stand up either, should this license be revoked? You thought everyone is just like those unsophisticated people. I've been eating sterile boiled food for 30 years. My sense of taste has long been trained to a state of ultimate purity. Your stinky, unpleasant smells have no effect on me. Then I won to be polite. Sufficient points available. Has the second stage fermented seasoning, red fermented bean curd, been unlocked? What is this? Like rotten matter. How dare you serve it to people? Director, didn't you say your sense of taste is in a pure state? A person who is pure to the extreme. You should be able to discern what's hidden behind this flavor. You can't even stand the smell. How could I possibly claim that my sense of taste has been trained to its fullest potential? What do you mean? You think I wouldn't dare to eat it? I think you dare not. What is this smell? It smelled so bad just now. Why did it turn into this after entering? I can't find the words to describe it. It's like someone mixed all the delicious food together. It was stuffed into my mouth. Director. He is dancing. He was actually dancing. Give me another one. Not one pot. I want a whole pot. Money is not a problem. They approved all kinds of licenses and permits for him. All approved. Guys in line, please move aside. Who will queue with you? I've booked the whole place today. Is this enough? I'll add more if it's not enough. No private screenings. Limited to 50 servings per day. First come, first served. Private bookings are not accepted. Cutting in line is not allowed. Money is not working. You threw my money in the trash. Humph, your ears are still pretty good. Jiao de Biao, AM on this street. Nobody dares to protect my dignity and smash my clothes. You dare touch his pot. Do you know how much that pot of soup is worth? Then I'll show you. What does it mean to use the cheapest things? Smash your most valuable asset, your face. I'll compensate you 10 times the amount for the things you break. Now cook your best dish for me. Let me see. Is it really worth queuing up on this street? It doesn't taste as good as I'd like. You kneel down in front of these people. Mr. Zhao, I suggest you don't have high hopes. This kind of stall-level chef, they use inferior oils and chemical additives. Eating it will only do harm to your body. Kneel down and apologize. What kind of top-quality ingredients do you think I need to win? Use this cabbage. You bet me a rotten cabbage. It's ridiculous. Chinese cabbage is the lowest level of cellulose carriers. No matter what you do, you can't achieve a high-quality taste. Second fermented seasoning. 3-year aged vinegar successfully unlocked. Old Chen vinegar has a lingering sour aroma, long-lasting aftertaste, directly targeting the saliva line. In our world, stir-fried cabbage with vinegar is a very common dish. But in this world, where even vinegar has never been seen before, this spoonful, it's a null-level dimensional reduction attack. What kind of sour taste is this? What did you add to the dishes? Eat it. It's just a rotten cabbage. This is fucking cabbage. This crisp texture. This sourness made my scalp tingle. But the taste makes you want to have another bite. I've eaten delicacies my whole life. I was actually defeated by a rotten cabbage. Boss, you win. Give me 10 servings. No 20 copies. I'll come every day from now on. The whole street is buzzing with rumors that a madman opened a shop. It made people cry and jump around after eating it. Today I'll see just what kind of monster it is. Who are they? I don't know. This is the place. The place was so smoky, it looked like a cave dwelling. The stovetop was covered in black stains. The cutting board didn't even have a decent knife mark. This is the so-called master chef who drove half the street crazy. Speak your mind. No need to queue. You made me. Li Jin Xiao, queue up. This is made with mountain spring water and organic soybeans. Making flowing white tofu? No seasoning added. The natural sweetness of beans. Temperature profile during solidification. Accurate to 2 decimal places. This is what you call culinary skill. Master Li's flowing white tofu. Even the General Administration of Customs has certified it. It is the highest form of culinary art. Pure, precise, and zero contamination. Look at you again. The ingredients were completely ruined. You're misleading these fishermen who don't know anything about food. Who do you think you are? That broken white tofu of yours. I've eaten it before. It was as bland as chewing cotton. Ah, the life or death battle contract. I will compete against you in a live broadcast across the city. The judges are jointly appointed by the Culinary Arts Association and the Food and Beverage Department. The loser. On-site medical team from the General Administration. Performing a gustatory nerve block surgery. Permanent deprivation of taste. He must never touch the stove again. Boss, Don T sign. This is deadly. If you lose everything. He's setting a trap. He spent his whole life making boiled tofu. The judges were all his people. You can't win at all. Physical blocking of taste nerves. If you lose, you'll never taste anything. For a cook. This is worse than death. But what if we win? Live broadcast of the entire event. Everyone witnesses firsthand their traditional culinary authority. Kneel in front of me. Those people who call me a drug dealer every day, pointing to the big eyes staring at me in the sky. They all have to shut up. Where is the pen? No, I want to let you sign. Host detected. Signing high-risk performance-based contracts. Recently accumulated emotion points are being settled in a concentrated manner. 3-tiered new aromatic seasonings and secret recipe fermented bean paste. Unlocked successfully. Dubanjiang fermented broad bean paste. Broad beans and chili peppers fermented for more than 6 months. Dark red sauce. Able to bring out the layers of flavor in any dish. Simply drag it to infinity. With this, add soy sauce and rock sugar. You're unbeatable. Enjoy these 3 days to the fullest, because this is your last chance to taste it. This is a good opportunity for the whole city to see. Live broadcast of the entire event. Tens of thousands of people watched the game live. These people practically wanted to see me stripped of my sense of taste. Masterly. Let's teach that person who makes garbage a lesson. That savage is doomed today. Haha, they dare to come to the competition dressed like this? Dear viewers, today's life or death taste battle theme is tofu. Both sides must use tofu as the core ingredient, limited to 30 minutes. Make a tofu dish that represents your highest level of skill. Culinary Criticism Panel, jointly appointed by the Culinary Association and the Catering Department. The ingredients weren't even prepared. What can we use to win? Say goodbye to your taste buds. Haha, the old man who only knows how to make tofu? Don't worry, the best is yet to come. The 321 match officially begins. Contestant No. 1 Li Jin Xiao. We can see that the contestant's knife skills are extremely impressive. The dish he's making is Wensi tofu. Look at this knife skill. Look at this accuracy. This is the pinnacle of 3,000 years of culinary tradition. It looks pretty good. Unfortunately, tofu is still tofu. What is that? I've never seen this red plant before. It looks like some kind of poisonous berry. He brought poison to the competition. Call the police immediately. The red color is so eerie. I've dedicated my life to cooking. I've never seen Sichuan peppercorns and chili peppers so spicy. This thing is added to oil at the same time. It will produce something that has never existed in this world before. Olfactory nuclear explosion. Oh. R. Holy crap! What did they put in there? What kind of chemical weapon is this? The air quality in the venue has seriously exceeded the standards. Hey, Sichuan peppercorns and chili peppers encounter high temperatures, volatile spicy molecules released by oils. The stimulation targets the gastrointestinal nerve and pain receptors. These people have simply never been exposed to spicy food before. Snort. Dubanjiang fermented broad bean paste exposed to high temperatures. It will release an extremely deep soy sauce aroma. It can completely envelop the numbing sensation of Sichuan peppercorns and the spiciness of chili peppers, forming a complete taste cycle. What happened? The mask couldn't block it. This smell is seeping in from every crevice. It smells so good. I've been practicing pure culinary arts for 40 years. It's impossible to lose to one. A madman who randomly pours red liquid into the pot. Please have both contestants submit their finished products to the judges' table. The judging panel is about to conduct a tasting. 0 off flavors, 0 pollution. Perfect pure taste. As expected of Master Lee's skills. Pure soybean flavor. The water is sweet. Cutting precision down to the millimeter level. Oh. Master Lee is amazing. Master Lee is the best in the world. Wow, how could such a thing possibly be ingested? I refuse to appreciate. The contract states that refusing to taste is tantamount to awarding a drawing. Contract void. No one will be punished. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. What exactly is this? First, it burned, and my whole mouth felt like it was on fire. Then there's hemp. Suddenly, all the pain turned into one kind of. I have no words to describe. Ah, let me try some too. I want some too. Ah. Warnings detected. The General Administration's microdrones are stealing spice residue. They are stealing my recipe. This group never intended to compete fairly from the beginning. What they want is not to win. My seasoning. Warning! A miniature acquisition device was detected contacting the host. Edge of the stove. The seasoning residue is being physically scraped off. Stealing my things. Two planes ran away. They took it away. Mixed residue of broad bean paste and Sichuan peppercorn oil. Someone is watching me. Time is running out. Let's win this game first. It's impossible that they were just poisoned. Dear judges, please provide a rating. Full marks. I want to prove it myself. This is simply produced by pain stimulation, low-level hallucinations. I refuse to accept that my 40 years of pure taste is impossible. This brutal red high-body penetration. This intensely hot taste. My tongue has never experienced this kind of stimulation before. Li Jinxiao, you must hold back. The burning sensation from the spiciness and the tingling numbness. What follows is a deep, rich aroma that tells a story. It gave me such a tingling, ultimate pleasure. Making tofu like this your whole life will only result in a waste of resources. I couldn't hold back anymore. My understanding of the world of taste over the past 40 years, only 1% of the real world. Those pure flavors I'm so proud of. It's like a blank sheet of paper in front of something like this. Masterly knelt down. 9-star golden spoon kneel. What exactly is that red thing? But there's no time for sentimentality now. Those two insect-producing companies have already sent out their samples. The people from headquarters will be here soon. No one is allowed to move. Lingwei, you are suspected of committing crimes in a public place, manufacture, and release of Class S neurotoxins. Based on Article 107 of the Food Safety Law, forced detention of you. Squatting on the ground with hands behind head. You Ray talking nonsense. That's cooking. Do you know how to cook? Roll. Get out, young lady. Please calm down. Don't stop me. What right do you have to arrest him? He won the game. The judges all gave it full marks. You guys are just sore losers and you're flipping the table. Mr. Lin Wei, I hope you will cooperate. There's no point in stubbornly resisting. They have guns. Someone has an arrest warrant. I only have one clay pot. The most crucial question now is not whether we can escape. Instead, it was the samples taken away by the 3 mechanical insects. If the General Administration of Customs tests and finds the seasoning ingredients, they won't need me to live anymore. Okay, I'll go with you. You're crazy. You went with them. They just couldn't get out. He won fair and square. But now they were going to take him away. Because he won too decisively. The fat man has his eye on the shop. MSG goes everywhere. as long as there is salt and water. This small packet is enough. Capsaicin stimulates lower back muscles alpha. Essential amino acid complex liquid. Soy protein fermentation products. I recognize all of these individually, but their combined molecular structure. This filing method. It cannot be found in existing food chemistry databases. They are not a simple physical mixture. Under specific temperatures and eras, it produced something I don't know how to describe, like living molecular chains. During the centrifuge rotation acceleration process, red steam began to leak. Ah, what's that smell? The sample went out of control just before shutdown. Ah. Lynn Winan, 28-year-old without proper catering license, no food safety registration, no declaration of raw material source, suspected of manufacturing and releasing ICS in public places, neurotoxins. What do you need to explain? I made a plate of mapo tofu. You released a large amount of irritating gas during the match. Hundreds of audience members experienced tearing and coughing. Symptoms of poisoning such as difficulty breathing. 5 official judges. After coming into contact with your so-called food. Severe loss of behavioral control. You call this out-of-control behavior? It's because it's so delicious. They wouldn't understand if I explained it to them. I'll ask you one more time. The red and black substances you added to the pot. What exactly are the ingredients? Where did the recipe come from? Seasonings for cooking. Things that existed in your world 3,000 years ago. It's just that you've all forgotten. Stop giving me that nonsense. Lynn Senji from the laboratory. When analyzing your sample, it exploded. Do you know how much that machine is worth? Let me explain your current situation. Your store has been shut down. Your ingredients have all been confiscated and destroyed. Hand over the formula. You can still go out and continue running your rundown shop. If you don't pay, you'll stay in this room indefinitely. He's right. There's no point in stubbornly resisting. But I still had that small packet of MSG in my pocket. Why do you want me to have a glass of water? I am thirsty. You can't let me die of thirst in the interrogation room. The report will be difficult to write then. Unshackle my right hand. I'll get a drink of water. If you're afraid I'll run away, you can put a gun to my head. What did you take? Free release pine. It's just a small packet of powder. If you're worried about toxicity, you can use the testing pen on your chest to get tested. Test completed. No harmful chemical toxins were found, and known carcinogenic compounds. Main ingredients: natural monosodium glutamate, 99.7% purity. S-grade pure. The white powder in his house. It was rated as the highest level by our own machine. Monosodium glutamate. Natural amino acids extracted from kelp and corn. The most basic building blocks of proteins. This is the poison you've been guarding against for 3,000 years. I've seen plenty of people like you. They keep saying they want the formula and the truth. I don't even dare to try it. What you afraid of isn't poison. What I'm afraid of is what happens after I taste it. I realized I've wasted my whole life. You think I wouldn't dare? Then you drink it. This is just a glass of water. Why does a glass of water make my mouth completely out of control? What is my tongue doing? Why is he frantically licking his palate? Just a tiny bit of MSG. It crashed on the spot. These people have severely degraded their sense of taste. Lin Wei, your mother is here to save you. After you were arrested, boss, they arrived early the next morning. They moved all their belongings, meat, noodles, and salt in the freezer. They even took away the spare clay pot from your stove. The gas pipeline was also cut off. I couldn't stop it. Not just the items in the store. All food suppliers on this street. All notifications received. Providing you with any form of raw materials is prohibited. I used the Su family's channels. We found several suppliers in other regions. All of them were intercepted. They're not going to have a direct confrontation with me over food anymore. Kill me directly from the source. No ingredients. The seasonings I have are just scrap paper. You want to strangle me. Is the boss still going to stay in business? I came from Chengdu and waited in line for 3 hours. Is there any good soup left today? That's all for today, folks. The ingredients were confiscated. Do you know? I haven't been able to swallow even boiled chicken breasts for the past few days. Please stop pushing. We're fully booked for today. Master of spicy foods that makes people cry. Even the pot is gone today. Crooked ways. Boiling water is the only proper solution. You want to strangle me? Okay, then I'll show you. Even if you cut off all the proper ingredients. This will still make your faces swell up. When is the fat man's kitchen waste collected every day? 4 p.m. What's wrong, boss? Come with me. Boss, even stray cats don't eat this stuff. Pig intestines in my world. This is one of the most popular main dishes at braised food stalls. Oh my God, that smell! Is that scrap metal recycling station at the end of Fat Man Street still there? At Lao Joe's fan site. What's wrong? Go get me a gas cylinder. Find another usable iron pot. Anything with a tear or a nick is fine. It can be placed on the fire. The gas in the store was cut off. The boss needs to start a fire outside. I'll go right now. Ha ha ha. It's all over. It's all over. This person was driven mad. They were actually going to use garbage to cook. Ah! You think this is garbage? Just wait. There will be a line of people on this street. They scramble to eat this garbage. Attention, all citizens. The suspect inside the fence in front. Animal excretory organs are being treated illegally. Please do not approach. Avoid infection with unknown pathogens. This person must be really crazy. When food supplies ran out, I went to collect garbage to cook. How impressive he was on the live stream before he embarrassed himself. Those people outside are laughing at us. Is this fatty intestine really okay? Shut up and wait and see. All I could get was this much ginger and garlic powder. The black market price has increased tenfold. Very low purity. Low purity is okay. Even a small amount of volatile sulfur compounds in ginger and garlic. That's enough to remove the fishy smell. The real trump card isn't this. I need Sichuan peppercorns. Sanji Xinjiang seasoning da Hong Pao Sichuan peppercorns. Current inventory is sufficient. Extract or not? Extract. Here we go again. That smell I had in the competition venue last time. The mask couldn't block it. That's the smell coming from that garbage sausage. Wait, why does it smell so good? I don't care anymore. I don't care what it is. I want to eat it. All back. Do not cross the warning line. Last time, only a few dozen people were vying for it in the store. The whole street went crazy this time. The boss used a bunch of garbage intestines. They broke through the official blockade. Last time, they sent people to arrest me. This time, they sent a machine to scan me. They wanted to get from the air. The ingredients of my seasonings were analyzed directly. What was the result? Can it be copied? The main component of this oil is a complex peptide. Molecular chains and methods are not in the database. Mid-Autumn Festival oil requires the synergistic production of specific fermentation bacteria. It is not capable of being artificially synthesized. The adjustment components and previously recovered laboratory residues. The analysis results of residual fat were consistent, unable to reproduce. Of course, it can't be copied. These things take time. The precise combination of temperature, microbial community, and feeling. You can't just scan a QR code to make a counterfeit. If it cannot be copied, destroy it. Execution. You dare. They knocked over my pot of food in the street. In return, you received a confirmation that you cannot copy it. As long as it can't be copied, the more you destroy, the more you smell it, the crazier you become. The host's cooked food was detected to have been physically destroyed. Emergency compensation mechanism triggered. Current points allow unlocking. Traditional spice blend pack. Should existing oils be used to form a brine base? Snort. Cast. Fusion complete. Brine base successfully generated. Currently, brine possesses the property of assimilating all things, any protein ingredients. All will be completely infused and transformed by the flavor of the brine. You smashed my spicy pork intestines. I used the remaining dregs to boil a pot of. Divine water for brine, all things. This transaction. What does it taste like? Completely different from before. This is even deeper. It smells like someone is rubbing my stomach. Everyone line up. The boss said he wouldn't give it to me if I didn't queue. Leeway, please stop the fire. Look outside. If this continues, someone will die. People have already been knocked down on the street behind. The elderly and children are all inside. Can you put the lid on first? That's right. The aroma of the brine spread far beyond my expectations. This isn't a matter of being slapped in the face anymore. If you don't stop, someone will be trampled to death. What's wrong with this person's face? It looks like it's made of wax. His eyes were moving, but the face remained completely still. Is this even human? What do you mean? You quit. Something's not right. Those special agents or officials who came before. Smelling the fragrance either makes one feel disgusted, either out of control. But this person is standing here. The breathing rate didn't change at all. He opened it like a piece of wood without a sense of smell. You, what do you want to do? This is something our boss stayed up all night to make. You want to see the line. Let you see enough. This is what makes you bunch of idiots lose your minds. Pollution Institute. My flesh is my flesh. What are you doing? You madman. You destroyed it. This is the garbage you're all so crazy about. A bunch of low-level chemical molecules. Protein waste whose physical form has been forcibly altered. My name is Number 7. Highest-ranking inspector of the Food and Beverage Administration. To completely immunize against these so-called foods. Mental pollution. 10 years ago, voluntarily accepted the taste nerve, chemical transaction of the olfactory nerve. Me now, no sense of taste, no sense of smell. Complete necrosis of facial nerves. Those who rely on stimulating the senses, a low-level trick to control people's hearts. For me, it equals 0. Chemicals cut off the sense of taste and smell. No wonder he's so arrogant. He thought he had smashed the receiver. It can immunize against all signals. This is to maintain absolute purity, the price that must be paid. Now your source of pollution has been destroyed. You can come back to headquarters with me to face trial. You've got one thing wrong. Taste and smell are indeed the channels through which we perceive food. But there are some things he doesn't need to fear. Take another step. I'll shoot. Shoot me. You will never be able to prove your purity. Faith is invincible. You want to prove that what I'm saying is ineffective against you, don't you? Give me 3 minutes. You severed the taste buds, right? Immune system, mental illness, right? I'll show you today. Chili peppers are never just one flavor. Capsaicin is irritating in 3 ways. The genicular nerve is purely a sensory receptor for pain. The paralyzing substance in Sichuan pepper stimulates the tactile nerves. It's okay if you lose your sense of taste, as long as you can still feel pain, as long as you are still alive. Today, I'll forcefully burn through your nerves of death. Don't you have no sense of taste? Aren't you immune to everything? Eat a piece and you won't have any reaction after you eat it. I, Lin Wei, will chop off my own hands and go with you today. Lin Wei, are you crazy? He was a monster without a sense of taste. What do you have to bet with him? Boring tricks. (321) Capsaicin takes time to penetrate mucous membranes. The reflex of pain nerves takes time. Let the bullets fly for a while. What's this? This is not the taste. This is high temperature. No, this is pain. My mouth is burning. My mucous membranes are being torn. What happened? Why are the vital signs data of patient number 7 skyrocketing? His heart rate has exceeded 180. What exactly did Lin Wei feed him? Immediately cut off the live broadcast signal. We absolutely cannot let the public see that no, 7 is out of control. Fire. Ah, I feel it. I felt a lot of pain. It's so numb, but why do I still want to eat it? You thought you had cut off your sense of taste. They can escape the power of food. You ray wrong about the power of food. It is the survival instinct etched into human genes. You sever the nerves. I'll wake you up with pain. Now hum. Tell me who the trash is. Ha. He's insane. He can forcibly restart damaged nerves. He can control people's souls with food. The danger rating of the target person's memorial tablet has been reassessed. Current rating, S. Thought controller. It is recommended to use the highest level of physical erasure methods. Everyone immediately laid down on the ground, hands behind head. Any attempt to resist or escape would be considered an infection mutation. Shoot on the spot. Can't afford to play anymore, huh? They directly used military-level forces to clean up the mess. Step back and push into the store. What is this? It hurts. The boss and his team are trying to wipe them out completely. They not only want to close the store, I also want to show all the traces of my existence here. Erase all. Warning! The host's living environment has been devastated. The current coordinates are no longer sufficient to sustain operations. Desperate survival mission triggered. Task rewards distributed in advance. Congratulations, host, for unlocking tier for compound seasonings. Traditional 28 sauce. Herba sauce. After sesame seeds and peanuts are heavily roasted and grounded. The ultimate blend of rich flavors. This doesn't require complicated cooking. Just brush it on any food. It can unleash a fragrance that makes one's soul leave their body. And Linway, your myth is over. The General Administration issued the highest directive. Starting today, you can't buy a single grain of rice in this city. Can't find a pot. You will be completely isolated until you starve to death or crawl back to headquarters on your knees. Hand over the formula. Drive them out and seal the door. My shop was shut down. My food supply was cut off. You think you can win this way? You have no idea. Real wildfires always start from ruins. Boss, I've looked all around here. The authorities deployed detection vehicles to search for you throughout the city. You'll be arrested the moment you show your face. We have no choice but to hide here now. Have something to eat. I just overheard Li Jinxiao outside. Those people are celebrating openly. You've been completely wiped out. The era of boiled food is back. Fat. Give me those scrap wires. Boss, what do you need the wire for? Tweezers. Are you crazy? You don't even have any ingredients right now. There wasn't even a fire. What's the point of building this? This is what I was doing on the road just now. Gluten made from leftover flour and water from the store. Oh, God, this tastes 100 times better than meat. Want some? Bring something in exchange? The rules are very simple. I don't want money. The money is here. It's waste paper. I need ingredients. Clean water. I need charcoal. And anything usable. Who brought the most valuable items? Whose gluten is this? I'll exchange this for. Give me a bite. Just one bite. These are all for you. Give me that string of things. Wow, it's quite lively, opening a night market on my turf. Have you paid protection money? Kid, you must be the Lingwei wanted by the General Administration, right? I heard you have a formula that can drive people crazy. Now hand over that jar. I'll make sure you survive in the ruins. If you don't pay, I'll freeze you into an ice pop right now, and you can take it yourself. Are you sure you want to steal my things? Ask the people around you if they agree. Daring to steal the boss's sauce. I'll kill you. Trading continues. Bring the ingredients. Report to the director. An unusual heat source was discovered in the sea for ruins area on the outskirts of the city. The temperature at the center of the heat source reaches the level of an open flame. A large amount of human thermal signals gathered around. More than 500 people. He was there. He actually lit a fire and cooked in the ruins. Notify the heavy equipment mobile brigade, equipped with large area freezing gas and high-pressure water cannons. Don't capture them alive this time. Just clean that area thoroughly. S-level pollution source discovered. Execute the highest level cleaning command. R. They won't even give us a way to survive. They want to completely eliminate me. The target is at the 3 o'clock direction. Captured alive or killed. Lin Wei, run. Run deeper into the ruins. Where to run? They lock onto this place. No one can escape you today. How great. As long as they think they've caught you, you can run. I am here. The memorial tablet is here. The formula is all on me. Ow. Smash my shop. Cut off my food supply. Destroy my country. Now they ray even arresting the people around me. Didn't you want absolute purity? Didn't you want to physically eliminate me? Fine, I'll grant your wish. I'm going to your stronghold myself. Uproot your faith. Stand still, dragon. No unauthorized personnel are allowed to approach this restricted area. It's Lin Wei's S-level pollution source. He actually delivered himself to my door. Ha 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 ha. Lin Wei, I thought you would be like a rat. Hide in the sewers for the rest of your life. I can't believe you're so stupid as to deliver yourself to my doorstep. Why can't the garbage in the ruins feed them? They came to the general administration to beg for food. Tell me. Where is Su Xiaotong, the eldest daughter of the Su family? She is currently in the taste cleansing room on the 3rd basement level. We are flushing her stomach with high-pressure purified water. Her taste buds were bleached with chemicals. When she came out, she'll forget all the mess you made. Okay, since you all like purity so much, let's go big today. Don't move. Take another step. I then ordered the shooting to begin. Open fire. Shoot me. Everyone in the city will know. The Dignified Food and Beverage Administration. The only way to deal with a cook is with a gun. Your pure faith. They don't even have the guts to fight me head-on. You're a stray dog who doesn't even have a pot to cook. What makes you think you can compete with me? I'll use your headquarters pot. Use your headquarters water. Use your headquarters garbage. I'm going to be here today. In front of all of you. Use a pot of water. Destroy the 5 armies water lord faith you've maintained for half your life. Very well. I'd like to see if you come up empty-handed. How can you destroy my faith with water? This is the headquarters kitchen. It contains only purified water that has undergone 7 filtrations and the highest purity purified salt. There's none of your dirty powders and liquids. I'll give you 1 hour. If you can't do something that makes me admit defeat, I'll kill you on the spot. Then, take the taste buds of that eldest daughter of the Sioux family, completely cut off. Haha, look at his silly face. There wasn't even a scallion. What kind of fancy dishes could he possibly make? I guess I can only boil a pot of salty water. Ha ha ha. What are you doing? You madman! They actually rummaged through the trash in the headquarters kitchen. The tragedy of boiled pork lies here. They only eat the lean meat on the surface, but the best part of the whole pig, the bone marrow that best brings out the umami flavor, throw it away as trash. Before system settlement, all the emotional points accumulated in the ruins, a large number of extremely fanatical emotion values were detected. Points settlement completed. Congratulations, host, for unlocking the ultimate soup-based technique. Wampa broth original liquid. Today, I'll show you what real boiling is all about. Pretending to be a ghost. A broken bone picked up from a trash can. Add water. What do you think you can brew up? Even if you cook it until it dissolves. That was also a pot of bone broth with a fishy smell. This kid must be crazy. It's just a dying struggle. The volatile nature of the all-purpose broth concentrate is extremely high. He can amplify the umami molecules in bone marrow by 1,000 times. The steam pressure has now reached a critical point. What does this smell like? It smells so good. Can you smell it? It looks like someone is making soup. That kind of thick soup where the bone marrow has been boiled down to its last drop. It smells so good. I am so hungry. Turn off the ventilation system. Turn it off immediately. He was releasing poison gas. Didn't you say? Are these broken bones picked up from the trash can? Didn't you say this was bone broth with a fishy smell? Just take a sip. It can also be said that it is impure. I will die right here in front of you. I don't like this taste. It's too unusual. You can use a bone and water to achieve this flavor. I don't dare to drink it. Okay, then we'll use what you believe in most to prove it. That's the most advanced equipment in your headquarters. Pure value detector bar. Push it over. For detection, instrument detection. As long as the inside is measured, any prohibited chemical additives, you are being brought in with a death sentence. Start analysis. No known chemical toxins were found. No artificial flavorings were found. No prohibited hallucinogenic substances were found. Ingredients are impossible. Let's continue testing the source of its umami flavor. The value is rising abnormally. It has exceeded the theoretical upper limit of natural ingredients. Can't stop. The instrument's zero limit is 10,000 times. It's still growing at 100,000. Aha! Pull it out quickly. Pull the probe out. Your machines can comprehend this level of umami. His brain was about to explode. Even your most advanced machines have proven it. This is the pure, original flavor of the ingredients. Director, your boiling faith. They can't even beat a pig bone from a trash can. I don't acknowledge it. I absolutely don't acknowledge it. Tie him up. Sent to the highest level brainwashing room. I want to physically erase all memories from his mind. I want to turn him into an idiot. Brainwashing is good. I was just worried about not having a chance to share the seasoning recipe. It's directly injected into your headquarters' central network. Brainwashing begins. Lingwei, were you very arrogant upstairs just now? You didn't use a pot of bone broth. Do you want my guards to flee in disarray? Now they ray tied up. This represents on the machine with the purest technology in humankind. What other tricks do you have up your sleeve? You ray scared. You use this machine not to punish me. It's not to hide your inner fear. You ray afraid of my seasonings? Are you afraid of those smells? It will completely destroy the rights you built on lies. Shut up. You are a cancer spreading spiritual pollution. What truth do you think you've grasped? Your filthy powders and stinking liquids. It will only degenerate humanity into beasts dominated by desire. It's okay though. This machine. It was the General Administration's way of dealing with stubborn taste mutations. The ultimate weapon under development. It can not only use high-pressure chemical agents, burn your taste buds to the core, it can also erase your voltage-stable neuron blocking agent has been injected, forcibly stripped, targeting the taste memory areas in the cerebral cortex. Progress 10%. Continue to increase power by 20%. All those things in his head about stir-frying. All data regarding fermented waste was burned. I want to completely turn him into a blank sheet of paper. Ha 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 ha. Lin Wei, your myth has ended. Starting today, there are no more seasonings in this world. Only absolute purity. Warning, external low-level physical current detected. Attempting to tamper with the host core database. Illegal intrusion. Confirming the mandatory underlying defense mechanism of the traditional seasoning warehouse. Stop. Stop right now. Cut off physical connections. Unplug the cable. Since the system they want is pure, then show them. What is the missing soul in this world? Complete data on 13 spices and oyster sauce. Through their network to me, it's smashed into everyone's brain. The command confirms that the reverse data overwrite is 100% complete. Central Broadcasting Tower and Bureau. New projection network control has been seized. Forced data input begins. What happened? The network is down. The General Administration's signal has never been interrupted. 13 Spices blends the essence of heaven and earth. A blend of the 5 flavors: spicy, sweet, numbing, bitter, and fragrant. Remove fishy smell and cut through greasiness. Enhance flavor and aroma. Oyster sauce is made from the essence of deep-sea oysters and has undergone a long process. Ah. Wrong. Why do I put star anise and cinnamon directly on the fire? The baked product tastes bitter. Why doesn't it have that fragrance like in the picture? Ugh, so salty and fishy. My stomach hurts so much. Help! Emergency notice. Emergency notice. Target, Linway. It has been officially classified as a world-destroying source of spiritual pollution. The false data he released. It is destroying the rationality and safety of citizens. Full reward. Wanted by anyone providing clues or to capture the target alive. A reward of 10 billion credit yuan. Awarded the highest and purest honor for life. This is just the beginning. You are now completely surrounded. The General Administration issued the highest level elimination order. It is an extremely dangerous S-class source of mental pollution. All weapons are charged. We will not accept any form of surrender or negotiation. Prepare for immediate execution. Li Wei. We're out of options. They came so fast. The firepower is too strong. This is not an arrest. This is war. I don't even have a kitchen knife in my hand. How to fight a mech? Am I really going to die here? Attack. Stop. Oh. System, come out. The host was detected to be under extreme and lethal threat. I want to redeem. Use all 30 kinds of spices remaining in the traditional spice warehouse. Redeem them all for me. I want the complete version. Warning host. The current points are insufficient to pay for 30 types of items. The cost of exchanging complete seasonings. If forced to exchange, this will trigger the final overdraft agreement. The system will exhaust all core energy. Generate seasonings for you. The cost is the completion of the exchange. This system will then be permanently shut down, completely separated from the host's consciousness. Peel off. I was originally a cook. It depends on craftsmanship. It's not a cheat. Give me a replacement. Final confirmation. The complete process of 30 kinds of traditional seasonings begins. System uninstallation countdown startup. So what if the ingredients are rotten today? If I hear the way in the morning, I can die content in the evening. This is true culinary skill. This is true divine skill. All gas masks activated. Top-level pure air filtration system. Don't breathe. Forcibly pushing forward. Filters of nanotechnology. You know nothing about the power of food. The aroma is alive. Betrayal. This is treason. Since you ray all useless, I came in person. I'm going to shoot. But why are my hands not obeying my commands? Why does this smell remind me of? I thought of my grandma. I miss my mom. I want to eat meat. I don't want to eat boiled vegetables anymore. Why are you crying? I'll make sure you have enough today. Completely annihilated. My most elite troops. He was actually bribed by Emil. The director's power is gone. Condiments in distress. It has completely awakened the public's sense of taste. We can't hold it in anymore. How about we compromise? Compromise with a cook. Never compromise with those filthy desires. The director cannot follow. That's a purification process that blocks the taste buds. Once the poison gas is released, the taste buds of 10 million people in the city will be permanently chemically castrated. This city will become a ghost town within a ghost town. No, that's absolute purity. As long as everyone's sense of taste is cut off. Mingwai's seasonings. It's just a pile of meaningless garbage. The world can then restore order. Purification program started. Taste God. Smell. My taste. No one can take it away. My taste. Castrate my sense of taste. I'll castrate you first. Brothers, the brown rats are going to cut off our food supply to destroy our tongues. Fight them. Let's give it our all. Block him. Don't even think about it. Steal my taste. Ha 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 ha. Even if I die today, it must also taste like braised pork. These contaminated madmen, they actually used their bodies to block the exhaust vents. They didn't even care about their lives. I have maintained absolute purity for 30 years. It was completely destroyed by a bunch of carbohydrates and fats. No, I haven't lost yet. As long as I can prove it, his food could not break my will. The rule of boiling still retains a last shred of dignity. Ha ha ha. You still dare to come? Even if I'm frozen into an ice cube today, I'll smash your head, you old dog, too. A beast with nowhere to run. Cannot lose. I absolutely cannot succumb to such low-level sensory stimulation. As long as I swallow, as long as I don't cry, the laws of purity of this world are still in my hands. I represent the highest will of the general administration. The first bite is pure fat and carbohydrates. He would find it fragrant, but he could hold back. The best is yet to come. The fat of the meat melted on my tongue. That rich, salty, and savory flavor. It rushed straight into my cerebral cortex. My salivary glands are completely out of control. You must endure it. I can't cry. I am the Director General of the General Administration. I represent absolute purity. If I cry, the 30-year boiling rule, it became a complete joke. But my taste buds are out of control. This stuff feels so good in my mouth. Ah, it's so delicious. Why is it so delicious? What have I been persisting in for the rest of my life? Boiled vegetables in plain water. That's not food for humans at all. Ow. It grew out. The ground smells good. This smells terrible. Green and pointed. It smells like it could burn through your nostrils. This is the kind of thing that was extinct. Nature has once again taken away the right to create flavors. This world is no longer a lifeless expanse of white water. My mission is complete. Host task completed. The system automatically unbinds. Host task completed. The system automatically unbinds. It peeled off very cleanly. No data was left behind. I am now just an ordinary person through and through. No more seasonings appearing out of thin air. This is the last batch of perfectly finished seasonings in the world. After use, all flavors, they all had to be replanted from the soil by hand. Lin Wei, something terrible has happened. Someone in the black market in the east of the city is selling seasonings under your name. It is said to be Lin Wei's authentic secret recipe for Sichuan pepper powder. This is not Sichuan pepper. It has no taste of Sancho pepper at all. These are wood chips dyed red with industrial dyes. More than a dozen people have already eaten it, admitted to the hospital, vomiting, and diarrhea. The official media is trying to pin this on you. You're the one who's corrupting the social atmosphere. You are the culprit behind the condiment chaos. I checked. Behind him is Wang, the former deputy director of the General Administration of Customs. After the rules collapsed, he immediately led people, encircled the east and north of the city, several of the largest wild spice producing areas. They monopolized all the fresh Sichuan peppercorns that had just sprouted from the ground, raw chili peppers, and raw star anise. Poisoning incidents involving fake seasonings from the black market in the eastern part of the city. Several diners collapsed and convulsed. The source of the relevant products is under investigation. The number of people getting infected has been increasing in the past few days. Monopoly market. Selling industrial dyes and wood chips. They even want to pin the blame on me. Sanchitoin is much coarser than the refined seasonings of the past, but full of wildness, more powerful momentum. This taste is completely different from before. Thicker, wilder, and more aggressive. But the force didn't diminish at all. This smell is way too strong. It's so spicy it stings your throat. The Sichuan peppercorn flavor is too strong. It's nowhere near as precise in taste as it used to be. Did you not perform well? What do you know? Those were wild peppercorns pulled from the cracks in the curb. Wild creatures that just escaped. Of course, it's different from before. What exactly is going on with selling fake spices? They have such great power to monopolize the city's spices. A group of mid-level officials from the former general administration all followed him. The entire collection and transportation chain. They were all their people. Several of the largest wild spice producing areas in the east and north of the city. The entire area was under armed blockade. Ordinary people. Behind every signboard lies industrial waste. People who ate these things vomited blood in the hospital. But they blamed me. You are the spirit tablet. It's the seasoning you made. I took my son to the hospital. He ate your Sichuan peppercorn powder, vomiting, and diarrhea. I almost died. How dare you come here? This is the culprit behind his condiment chaos. What is he here for? Are they here to sell more poison? They don't know that I didn't make these counterfeit goods. All they knew was that my name was printed on those packages. Want to get rid of this debt? Talking is useless. Let their tongues tell for themselves. Nasterlin has personally graced us with his presence. Those people outside hate you to death. Why are you working for me? Or is it to apologize to the diners who were poisoned? Take down all the signs. Counterfeit goods destroyed on site. Give up control of spice-producing regions. This is my territory. If you want to taste the spices again, just listen to me. Visitor, get rid of this cooking. Don't let him cause trouble here. Let go of my boss. Who dares to touch a hair on his head? I'll chop you all up. Lin Wei, what do you think you can do by just calling a bunch of people? Let's see what we have. Gun. As long as the spices are controlled, power is unlimited. It was this beast who did this. I was wondering why the taste was different. He actually tricked us with dye. Deputy Director Wang. Boiled cabbage with extra spicy sauce. Bland boiled. It simply cannot be combined with the ferocity of chili peppers. Ordering food randomly. Get out of here! Has this boss killed someone before? His eyes looked like he wanted to smash my head with a spoon. Snort. Well said. This kind of layman who doesn't know anything about food deserves to be taught a lesson. Master Lin, nowadays, there are so many terrible dishes out there. Black market merchants everywhere. We joined forces with all the city's celebrities. I implore you to come out of seclusion. We recommend you as the god of cookery of the nation. The tallest building of the headquarters will be your residence. All resources are at your disposal, as long as he is elevated to a pedestal. We can then rule from behind the scenes, regaining control of the city's restaurant industry. Old-fashioned garbage. He changed his clothes and started pretending to be a saint again. Previously, they relied on the boiling method to suck blood. They want to treat me like a new puppet now. These noodles are heavenly. I actually used to carry a water-damaged car. I want to flatten this store. I must have lost my mind back then. Learn from others here. It is the greatest honor of my life. This excruciating pain. Only this feeling. Only then can my withered nerves know that I am still alive. The law of purity is worthless. Even if only a single drop of this salty soup remains, it's also more than everything I've eaten in the past 30 years. Cowrito rare purchase. Line up properly. Don't cut in line.